Hello guys! Since last time, well, you probably noticed right away, made a lot of money for my characters, and I accidentally leveled up when I went to refight all the bosses, so I'll assign a skill point there. Stunner is useful, but I just can't get it to work most of the time, because I'm always slower than the enemy. Where is it? Scavenge. Let's see. Okay, so yeah. So beat all those bosses, got some rare equipment item things. Let's see if I can find. I got access to a jewel eye and an angel ring and an angel harp from getting a bunch of angel wings. You know that chop point that I said would be kind of useless right down here? Well, it's where I got all my shiny vines, and on the floor down from that. Come on. Oh, I had to zoom out and go down. This take point here got me angel wings, shiny seeds? Not shiny seeds. Let's see if I can find it in the thing. Here, right up. Tell me what I got. Oh, and I killed the wyvern with 3 turns and got its tough fang. Killing Quadrangle without a fire attack, it gets you an ice spines. Got that. Let's see. But yeah, the tough fang is kill the wyvern in 3 turns or less. What else do we have here? So yeah, I got those shiny vines from that turn point. Gumstring from the take point. And life honey and whatever angel wings. So there you go. And also off screen, I got a bunch of materials for quests done. So, Chef's Demand. This is the peach, the fish fin, and the red beak. Welcome back, kids. These are going to be used as ingredients in food. The peach, sure, but the fin and beak, I can't imagine what this will turn out as. I guess any chef who can make something good out of these ingredients is worth his salt. I'm not sure the regular customers would be brave enough to try it. And this one, yeah, I just need 3 shiny vines, so held on to those. Welcome back, kids. What a beautiful vine. I wouldn't mind wearing something made out of this. And while I'm wishing, I'll wish for a handsome, elegant guy to give me one as a present. Yeah, you just keep dreaming that. Diamond charm. So I got that column from the mine point way back on the 4th stratum. Welcome back, kids. So the ore you mine in the forest will become a beautiful diamond. The lady will be impressed, I'm sure. Thanks for your work so hard for her. I don't know if I keep going except I want to report. And this one just involved killing a bunch of FOEs that showed up at nighttime on the 18th floor. They were really weak. They're like frogs or something like that. Hex toads and night toads. I can show them to you in the bestiary, but there's really nothing special about them. Welcome back, kids. Beat the monsters, did you? Our client will be relieved, I'm sure. And again, if he's attacked by a different monster, this was all for nothing. Indeed. So let's see what quests we have. We have tons. Mysterious girl lives in the marshes of the 2nd stratum. It's causing chaos in the 18th floor. Investigate the spatial distortion. I'm gonna look at that one. It's a bizarre one. People are complaining of being warped randomly back to the stairs on the 18th floor. No one knows why it's happening, so the Red Hut needs someone to investigate. Good luck and watch your step. Oh, that's gonna be fun. Golden Bird of Etrian needs golden fur to have a new suit tailored out. An adventurer's young sister seeks to create an angel wing charm. I just sold all these things. Begs her to find a cure for his mother's malady. 50 yen. What the? A little boy came in here the other day. I was about to shoo him away since he's underage, but he started crying. He grabbed my dress and said, "Please help my mommy." So I asked around. The guys at camps tell me she's in there often about serious disease. They say Dr. Hoffman can only treat her with special materials from deep in the forest. This kid's been taking care of his mom during the day and raising money at night. He wasn't able to make much, so he can only offer a reward of 50 intel. But I think he should do it anyway, not for the money, but for the boy and his mom. Other explorers would accept something like this, but I know you're better than that. Dr. Herman Hoffman at Kef's will give you the specifics of what he needs to treat her. Okay then. A millionaire's daughter, known as Ivory Princess, requests help with nightmares haunting her nightly sleep. Do you know the lady they call the Ivory Princess? She's the daughter of an Etrian millionaire, and lots of explorers are sweet on her. These days, though, she doesn't get out so much. It turns out she's been having terrible nightmares and hasn't slept in days. Her father told me all this and wished that his daughter could get some rest again. You kids know any good way to put her in dreamland? There must be some spell. Well, it's up to you to figure it out. Good luck with that. The torpor spell? Possibly. Adventure's young sister did that one. No, not did that one. My young friend threw himself to a harmless way for me, and I want to wish him good luck in the afterlife. Okay. Those two, they were both skilled adventurers and got along very well. They talk about how one day they'd come to the labyrinth and retire with each other. She wants you to find an offering for his gravestone, and I think you should do it. What she wants is a kind of small flower he liked, and something to bring good luck. The flower shouldn't be hard, but something lucky. I wonder what would be good for that. Oh man, I have no idea. Anyway, let's go find out what we need. Medicine. I see. You're willing to gather the materials for it. I'll need some gum thread, red blood, blue blood, and 4 pieces of drywall. Why would you need drywall? Bring them to me, and I'll quickly prepare a batch of medicine, if you can. Hurry. Well, let's go bring in Drain On. I'm pretty sure that's what they're looking for, so... Oh, I leveled up my farmers some levels, so now they are level 36. They were level 29 last time. Daniel went up to level 52. And Drain On hit 56. So... there we go. You suddenly remember the quest you accepted at the pub. The lady haunted by nightmares who wish to sleep again. Newly learned torpor curse would be just the thing to grant that wish. You make a note to return to the pub when you have time. So I'm cursing somebody to sleep. That's fun. Let's report these results. So you think the Hexer's torpor curse will do the job? In that case, let's straight to the client's matter. Now that was impressive. That girl was asleep before her head hit the pillow. She'll finally be able to get some good rest tonight. I just hope that in putting her to sleep, we're not subjecting her to more nightmares. Anyway, well done, kids. Our sleeping beauty would thank you too if she was awake. The Ivory Princess again suffered some nightmares, this time involving monsters attacking Etria. What are these items I'm getting? Cathara, Olos. I don't know if you remember, but there was a similar request before. You helped the Ivory Princess get some sleep using the torpor curse. It worked, but her sleep is still haunted by terrible nightmares. The same one every night about monsters coming from the forest and attacking Etria. Hoping it's nothing, but her dad says she's had the gift of foresight since she was a kid. At least her predictions have always been correct before, so we can't chance it. Mother's getting anxious and requested I find someone to investigate the labyrinth. If it's all the Hall of Jamin, then thank the gods. If not, he wants you to take care of the monsters. He's willing to pay any price to ease his daughter's anxiety. So go to the first floor and have a look around. It could be nothing, but be careful just in case. That sounds exciting. That's a good way to break up the tedium of just exploring floors, I guess. Well, let's check it out. What's on the first floor? Anything out of the ordinary here? The forest seems calm as usual. You sense none of the monsters predicted to attack Etria. As you prepare to leave the unassuming forest, a soldier calls out to you. What are you doing here? You relate the details of the quest you accepted up to the soldier. I see. Well, our fears are groundless. As you can see, the forest is as still as ever. Perhaps too still. I can't hear the usual birds chirping. As you the soldiers listen carefully, monsters roar, shatters, and call out. What was that? I'm always on duty on this floor, but I've never heard anything like it. What indeed? From the moment you step into the area, you feel a strong threat all around you. We've got some red FOEs here. Let's take a step backwards. One of the FOEs disappeared. Now we got D-soldiers. That's quite the threat. it just reappeared. I think I know why though, because I haven't actually stepped foot there. This is just going to be too easy. Your stunner wouldn't do anything. Does a bit. And got it. Is that it? Oh, no, there's more of them. I wonder if you fail the quest if they make it to town. It does that in Etrian Odyssey 2. And why are these ones red? Oh, Sickwood. Oh, we don't need to worry about these. But this would, yeah, this would indeed probably destroy Etria since they all suck. Oh, there's two more of them. I really like this bravery, it's really nice. Seriously, 4-digit damage is just ridiculous in any game in this game. Alright, come on. Ah! Halfway just appeared everywhere. King tiles. Alright, defender. Freeze. Relaxing. This is gonna be kind of fun. Not attacking? They're just gonna be one at a time. That's nice. Unless some of those enemies are just way too big and they just can't fit on the screen. Real hide. Awesome. Okay. Blindsided, but went right into it. Oh, Smite in this has a chance of finding enemies' arms. I did that once. I believe I know which ones. But it was pretty nice. These guys are easy. And another encounter. Yeah, back guard. From south. Freeze. And reread, we should be good. I don't think I'm getting more enemies though. It's quite enough as it is already. See, what I want to know is if she has dreams or something that's simple for an enemy. Like, it's not magic, it's not extremely psychic or anything, so I don't know. You defeated the pack of monsters planning to attack the town. Okay. And let's report our results. Welcome back. So that girl's dream really came true? But you beat the monsters who were going to attack, right? She'll be glad to hear that. Let's put an end to the poor girl's nightmares. I don't know if you realize realize how grateful everyone is to you. You're all heroes here. Grandma Hall kicked in an extra something to boost the reward of this one as thanks. I don't know what we'd do without you kids. I've changed 1,000 yen. Nice. So, marshes of the second strata. Our adventurers tell me they heard a girl's voice down on the 7th floor. I don't know if I believe a girl would be inside the labyrinth all by herself. Maybe they just heard the wind, but it's probably worth checking out. In any case, be careful. I know where that is. That's an empty room and all those damaged tiles. Let's save and see what those items are that we got. It looks like we're doing side quests today, guys, but exciting ones. I don't even know if those things are weapons or whatever. Wow. Just useless troubadour trinkets. Pathetic. Alright, let's sell this stuff. At least it sells for some money. Evil charm. Thought I bought that for a reason. Hold up a sec. Just checking my... Okay, never mind. We do have it. Oh, and I upgraded everybody's equipment to the stuff that they can get. Speaking of upgrading equipment, okay, first of all, getting the drop from the boss of the 4th strat of the Evo pellet got me the FA, I think? That or the last S-Stock, I don't know which one it was. And I think we got some armor, but I'm not quite sure. Oh yeah, Halo Aspis from selling all those angel things. I wanted to buy one of these. Instant death resistance, always nice. Bloodhelm from selling all those blood items. Blood gauge. I think dyed boots we already had access to. So yeah, demon mail, blood mail. Yeah, none of the stuff that I got from selling recent items were any good. But I do want to pick up, where is it? An arc drawer, because it's awesome. Need one more ice cream. That's fun. That's just really awesome. Okay. And we don't need the fail knot, because all my farmers are equipped with one now, which is good. You're just resisting everything. So 4 more defense, 4 less vitality, that's fine. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll meet you guys at the 7th, the 7th floor. So, be right back. Okay guys, and we're back. So, yeah, in front of this room is where here's where it's happening. So, there it is. I think we can get behind it, but we'll take some damage. So I'll just heal up again. I think we're really unprepared, but I'm going to throw on a recovery song as soon as the battle starts. Because I knew it would be this in the Alron. First things first, throw up a defender. Or instant death isn't going to help us too much, so let's use flame. Instant death protection, I mean. Where is it? Recovery. No, we probably won't need TP for most of this fight, so at least TP recovery. So what I'm planning on doing here is just going pure damage, defend there, and Because if it's anything like Etrian Odyssey 3, if you kill him with a flame, you do not get the best rock. So I'm trying to avoid that. And I'm pretty sure they don't give experience, so I'm not worried about survival. Ah, you suck. This thing's weak. There we go. Elron is dead. Now we just get a royal vine. Okay. You defeated Elron. You got a royal vine. Okay, let's get out of here. Right there. So I think that was one we're supposed to defeat. Well, that's the only thing that was defeated last time. So let's go report our results. Obtained 5,000 yen. Welcome back. So the monster disguised itself as a girl to lure people into its trap. You got lucky. Lots of explorers have died at the hands of that thing. See, now how would you know if you're asking if it's true or not? And I'm glad you're back safe. You look exhausted. Go get some rest, okay? Okay. Still need to do this. Yeah, take on the thing mites. I heard you accepted the quest. Remember I told you about going alone, blah blah blah. Not register, don't need any new people. I think Gunniel is good enough for this. Only one adventurer's ever come back alive from this trial. Keep that in mind. If I'm not mistaken, you're a member of Evil and correct. I hear you volunteered for the Explorers Guild ordeal. You do understand the difference between bravery and recklessness, yes? To my knowledge, only one adventurer has ever overcome this trial. That honor goes to the one called Ren, also known as Ronin of Ice. You know your own limitations. Defeat does not always mean disgrace. Well, I guess that's how you would find out she's weak to fire. It's because she's ice. So sleep. I will meet you on the 13th floor where we can fight some of those, so be right back. Actually, guys, there's a little glitch with these ones. How it works is like this. At least I believe this is how it works. As long as you defeated it, but then you can go by yourself and defeat any single enemy. Well, I'll show you what I mean in a second. It doesn't have to be a single enemy, but if you defeat any enemy, but if you defeated them, and you're supposed to defeat it with a party, but you're by yourself and you finish combat, all you'll see nothing interesting. Somehow those are kill clods. You suddenly remember the quest you accepted at the pub. The quest to defeat the kill clod in single combat. You realize, startled, that you have just accomplished it. All that's left is to leave the labyrinth alive and report back to the pub. So yeah, they kind of screwed up on that quest. Oh well. Let's sell this crap that we have. And report our results. Ew, what do we get from the Royal Vine? Thorn Weapon. Wow. I guess that's good if you have a Dark Hunter. Okay. Let's go report our results. Welcome back. Were you injured out there? You don't know how glad I am to see you back safe. I can't believe you really beat the kill claw all by yourself. And I didn't. You're going to be a legend of the adventures of Etria, kid. And there's a dead kill claw, and you're by yourself, way over here, nowhere near it. You killed it totally by yourself. Seems legit. Anyway. So, that about wraps it up for this episode, so I guess we'll continue exploring the 25th floor next time on Let's Play Etrian Odyssey 1.